Join me on a journey to embrace your Kavela life. Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Rachel. Welcome to Vinyasa Flow. So if you're ready, let's just begin in a comfortable seated position. So whatever that is for you, just settle in, arriving on your mat. Maybe close the eyes, roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And bring the palms to the thighs. Begin to connect with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Just noticing your normal breath. And just little by little start to lengthen, deepen that breath. Maybe notice where your spine is and start to think about stacking the joints. Nice long spine, crown to the sky. And the shoulders stacked over the hips. Maybe sitting up a little taller. And then let's gently start to just bring some movement into the neck, maybe just taking some head rolls here, just from side to side to start. Nice and gentle. Little by little, maybe start to build into a full circle. And just taking it around to the right. And keeping the shoulders relaxed. Maybe taking 3 to 5 rounds here. And then just going in the opposite direction. And then when you complete your round, just come back to a neutral position. And roll the shoulders back again. Maybe flutter open the eyes. Inhale, float those arms up overhead. Bring the palms together, heart center, taking a moment to set an intention, dedication if you'd like. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, lateral stretch, right palm's grounding, left arm reaches up overhead. Start to gaze up to that left palm. Inhale, take it over to the left. Float that right arm up. Gaze up. Exhale, back over to the right. Maybe go a little deeper. Going a little deeper into that nice side body stretch. Inhale over to the left. Inhale up. Lift the arms. Bring those palms together. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms up to the sky. Exhale, round the back. Draw that navel in. Opening up that upper back. Palms press forward. Chin towards the chest. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Float the arms open. Give yourself a big hug. Taking the arms, palms to opposite shoulders. Round that spine. Inhale, open up. And just crisscross the arms opposite way. One more hug. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind the back. Press the palms together. Lift your heart. Open the chest. Head falls back. The teeth are lightly touching here. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, forward fold, arms float to the sky, head towards the ground. Starting to get a nice stretch in that lower back, into the hips. Inhale, float up to seated. One more time, start to build into a little back bend here. Exhale, fold. Maybe this time, coming onto the crown of the head, lifting the hips up. Float those arms. No pressure on the neck, the head. On exhale, release the fingers, float the arms forward, extended child's pose. Let those hips sink to the heels. Inhale, float up to tabletop. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Come in to some cat-cows here, tucking the toes, let the belly drop, gaze up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Building into that breath, connecting it with the movements. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, one more. Exhale, back to that neutral spine. Coming into our hip circles, take it over to the right. So feel free to move the upper body, maybe the head, just loosening everything up. Warming up the body for your practice, waking up. And then reverse it over to the left. Start to come into the upper body, the shoulders, the head. And finishing up one more round. Come back to that neutral position, back to your tabletop. From here, extend that right leg, tuck the toes, press that heel away. Get that calf stretch in. Keep your gaze towards the top of your mat. Nice long spine, long neck. Inhale, float that right leg up. Square the hips, point and flex the foot. Start to engage that core. And point the toes. Knee to chest. Round the back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, open it up, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Two more. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold here, float that left arm up. Reach and extend, nice and long, spinal balancing. Stay nice and lifted. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, left leg, tuck the toes. Just repeating that on the other side. Press that left heel away. A nice calf stretch here. Inhale, float that left leg up. Square those hips, point and flex the foot. Stay with your breath. Point the toes, knee to chest for 8. Inhale, open it up, lengthen. Exhale, slow and controlled. Make this feel good on the body, waking up the entire body here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open it up. Last one. Hold here. Option to float that right arm, spinal balancing, reach and extend. Reach through the fingertips, the toes. Exhale, float it down, back to tabletop. Walk those palms forward, extended child's pose, stretch it out. Let that chest float down. Let the forehead touch. Inhale, float it up, tabletop. From here, let those hips float down, coming all the way onto the belly, down for your baby cobra, elbows to the sky. Inhale, peel the chest. Exhale down, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, press into the palms, come all the way up, tabletop, back to your extended child's pose, stretch out. I'm just going to flow about 3 times through this body wave. So float up around that back. Exhale, lower the hips. Lift the chest all the way down. Inhale, peel the chest, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Tabletop. Nice and slow. Extended child's pose. Maybe move the hips from side to side if that feels good. Inhale, float it up, tabletop. Lower the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Float it down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Press through those palms, around the spine. Child's pose here. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Floating up. Tabletop. Get that hip stack, shoulder stack. Warming up the arms. Inhale, float that right arm up. Gaze up, coming into a twist. Exhale, float it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up, holding here, coming in for some arm circles. So sweeping the arm back and forward. 2, 3, 4, and then ground that right palm. Inhale, left arm floats up. Open up the chest. Circle back for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Ground that palm back to tabletop. Tuck those toes. Let's lift the knees. Hover here. Maybe hips come back towards the heels. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Coming into your first downward facing dog. Paddle the heels, move the hips, bend the knees. Let the head just hang. Gaze past the knees. Find your down dog. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Heels. Let's walk the top. Inhale, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up, coming into Tadasana Mountain Pose. Float the arms. Palms come together. Align those arms with the ears. Ground the feet. Let the hips gently press forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale. Draw that breath in. Exhale. Inhale, adding on here, adding our forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Roll up, head and chin last. Float the arms. Back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Make this feel good on the body. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Roll up. Back bend. Hands to heart. I'm going to add on here. Circle up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to high plank. Holding here. Strong core. Press the ground away. Spread those fingers wide. Nice long line from the crown to the feet. Push the breath through the body. Waking up every muscle here. Building that heat. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, peel the chest. Baby cobra. Exhale down. Tabletop, tuck the toes down, dog. 2 breaths. And try to find a little space here. Let that sternum drop, let the hips rise. Lift those heels, walk, step, or float the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up. Float the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Repeating that, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to plank. Hold here. Breathe. Nice. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let it go. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Tabletop, tuck the toes down, dog. 2 breaths. Use that breath to power you through your practice. Walk, step, or float the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Circle up, coming in for a chair pose. Sink those hips. Relax the shoulders. Gaze up. Exhale, dive it forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to high plank. If you're ready, chaturanga. More knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Adding on here, right leg floats up, 3-legged dog. Square those hips, shoulders, extend through the leg. Point the toe. Bend that knee, stack the hips. Maybe flex that right foot. Keep the shoulders square. Right leg extends back up. And then knee to chest, step through for low lunge. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, sink the hips, gaze up. Frame that right foot. Forward fold, half split. Let that chest fold over that right thigh. Gentle flex in the right foot. Waking up the hamstrings. Back to low lunge twist. Float that right arm up, open it up. Sweep that right arm back to center. Tuck the left toes, three-legged dog. Stretch it out. Down dog, hold here or flow through your vinyasa, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Get your alignment. Point and flex the foot, maybe square those hips, those shoulders to the ground. And then bend that left knee, stack the hips, open it up. Left foot hangs heavy. Maybe draw that left heel to the left glute. Feel a quad stretch here. Extend that left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Knee to chest, low lunge. Step it through. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, sink the hips. Frame that left foot, forward fold. Gentle flex in that left foot. Maybe knee to nose. Inhale, low lunge twist. Float that left arm, stack the shoulders. Beautiful. Nice alignment. Sweep that left arm back to center. Tuck the right toes, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Down dog, high plank, chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. Inhale. Gaze forward, walk, step or float. Inhale, back to chair pose. Inhale up. Exhale, chair squats. Big inhale, open that body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Sitting down a little lower each time. Nice, strong legs. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, we're gonna dive it forward, ride the wave of the breath. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, three-legged dog. Right into it, bend that knee, stack that hip. Obliques, right knee, right elbow. Extend, three-legged dog. Cross it over to the left. Extend. Knee to chest. Extend, repeat it over to the right. Cross that midline over to the left. Do the best you can do. Knee to chest, step through, low lunge. Find your low lunge first and then high lunge up. Square those hips. Soften the knees, the shoulders. Exhale, just move the arms, float them down, palms face up. Inhale. Exhale. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. From here, prayer hands into the heart center. We're going to take a twisted lunge. So make any adjustments with the feet. And then hook that left elbow over the right knee. Keep the torso nice and lifted. Extend through that left leg. Maybe gaze over that right shoulder. Breathing here. Option to butterfly the arms or not. Twisting a little deeper. Exhale, come back to center. Or actually holding that twist, sorry. We're gonna step to our chair, twisted chair. So left foot's gonna step forward, stay in that twist. Inhale, back to center now, extend the arms up. Inhale up. Chair squats. Work with your breath. Move at your own pace. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Four more. Two. Last one. Hold here. And then dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to plank. Flow through your vinyasa or right to down dog. Inhale up. Exhale. Left leg, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Open it up. Nice. Left knee, left elbow. Three-legged dog. Cross it over to the right. Extend. Knee to chest. Extend. Repeat it. Working that core. Working the obliques. Strong core. Strong back. Strong postures. Knee to chest. Step through for low lunge first. Get your foundation. And then high lunge. Holding here, soften the knees. Find your center. Exhale, float the arms, flip the palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up, reach. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold here. Prayer hands. Heart center. Let's go for that twist. Right elbow, left knee. Nice extension through that right leg. Let those hips drop a little lower. Building into that twist. Relax that left shoulder. Maybe butterfly the arms. Exhale. So this time, twisted chair, right foot steps next to that left foot. Use that leg strength, stay in that twist. Nice. Back to center, chair pose, arms float up. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take the hands to the hips. Let's take a little hop. Inhale. Forward fold, lead with the heart, hinge at the hips. Soft knees. Start to shift the weight towards the toes. Building into your forward fold here. Option to come into ragdoll. Let that upper body hang. Let the head hang. Maybe sway from side to side if that feels good to you. Maybe rock forward and back. And then let's release those hands down to the ground. We're going to come in for Malasana, so turning the toes out, yogi squat here. Heels in, toes out, let those hips lower down. Elbows inside, thighs, palms come together. Maybe close the eyes, come back to that intention, that dedication. Nice long spine. Hold here, or if you want to come into a twist, float that right arm up. If you want to go for a start to wrap that right arm around the lower back, left arm around that knee. Twisting, open the chest. Exhale, release. Float that right arm up. Come back to center. Let's take it to the other side. Right palm, left arm floats. Hold here or go for that bind. Wrap that left arm around. Right arm reaches. Twist. Gaze over that left shoulder. Stay with your breath. Nice. Exhale, release. Left arm floats up. Back to center. Bring those palms down. Lift the hips. Walk those feet in. Step to your plank, flow through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here, deep inhale, and exhale, let it go. Your right leg's gonna float up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip. From here, option to flip your dog if you'd like, or just hold. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Fall in triangle, so knee comes into the chest, step that right foot over towards that left hand. Inhale, press the hips to the sky, opening up that front body. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Knee to chest, step through low lunge. High lunge. Find your high lunge. This time we're going to come to lower the chest, so float that chest forward. Float the arms. Inhale, float it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, strong legs, no movement in that lower body. Open up, warrior two. Find your warrior two. Relax the arms, shake out those arms. Relax the shoulders. Flip that right palm, peaceful warrior, float it up. Nice and lifted, sink the hips, ground the feet, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, warrior two. Trikonasana, straighten that right knee. Reach towards the top of your mat, then hinge at the hips. Float the left arm up. Stacking the hips and shoulders. Try to stay off that right hand. Use your core, your leg strength here. Press those hips forward. Beautiful. Inhale, float it up. Straight leg peaceful. Wrap that left arm around. Reach and extend. Exhale, warrior two. Come in for extended angle, elbow to near, palm to the ground. Float that left arm overhead. Nice. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms, come down to low lunge twist. Float that right arm up. From here, power move, side plank. So ground that left knee first if you need to. Sweep that right leg around. Find your side plank. Maybe 4 arm circles or whatever variation of your side plank. You can lift that top leg. If you're challenged with the balance, step that right foot out in front. And then maybe reach that right arm overhead, lift that right hip up. And back to your side plank. Right foot steps behind you, wild thing. Inhale, press the hips up to the sky. Find that right palm. And then find your plank. Flow through your vinyasa, maybe add in some push-ups or not. Building that upper body strength. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Great job, everybody. Find more space in your down dog. Maybe those heels are getting a little closer. And left side, left leg floats up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open it up. Hold here or flip your dog. Ground those feet, lift the hips to the sky. Energizing pose, energizing you for your day. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Fall in triangle. Knee to chest, step that left foot outside the right hand. Inhale, float that right arm up. Press those hips up. Exhale, back to center. Three-legged dog. Knee to chest. Step through, low lunge, high lunge. Find your center, your drishti, find that focal point. Exhale, float the arms, lower the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Hold here. Warrior two. Open it up. Relax that upper body. Check and make sure the torso is centered between the legs and you're not leaning forward or back. Nice neutral position. Flip that left palm. Inhale, peaceful. Nice and lifted. Exhale, warrior two. Trikonasana, straighten that left knee this time. Reach towards the top of your mat. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Stack the shoulders, the hips. Breathe here, feel this twist. Inhale, straight leg, peaceful. Wrap that right arm, reach with the left. Find space here. Exhale, warrior two. Extend an angle, elbow to near, palm to the ground. Float that right arm. Open the chest to the sky. Sink a little lower. Inhale, float it up, peaceful. Get that nice side body stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms. Back down, low lunge twist. Right palm grounds, left arm floats. Nice. Long right leg. Stay high in that big right toe. And then power move, side plank. Sweep that left leg around. Stack it on top of the right. Stack the shoulders. Maybe go for those forearm circles or whatever you did on the other side. Nice strong core. And then maybe reach that left hand overhead. Lift that left hip. And then step to wild thing. Left foot steps behind you. Press the hips to the sky. Nice. Exhale, take it back. Find your plank. Flow through your vinyasa, however you'd like. Maybe push-ups. Inhale, upward facing dog. Relax those shoulders. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. From here, let's walk those hands towards the back of your mat, towards the feet. Take the feet hips width apart. And this time, peace sign fingers are going to wrap around the big toes. So come into a nice flat back. It's okay if the knees are bent. And then bend those elbows out to the sides. Draw the chest into the thighs. So just getting another stretch into those hamstrings, the lower back. And then here, just move with your breath. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend those elbows, chest to thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold, last one. Inhale. Release that yogi toe grip. And let's walk, find your plank pose. Flow it out. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. One more simple flow. So right leg's gonna float up. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Knee into the chest, step through for low lunge. High lunge. Charging warrior, so reaching forward this time. Circle those arms. 3 here. Last one. Open it up, warrior 2. Right into peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful. So just really get flowy here. Free flow. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, let's take it down, extended angle. Right into half moon, so left palm, left hip. Walk that right hand out, shift the weight into the right foot. Float that left leg up, flex that left foot. Maybe float that left arm up, or not. Just work your balance here. And then let that left foot come back right into peaceful. I'm just gonna flow it out. Exhale, warrior 2, cartwheel those arms. Low lunge twist. Circle around. Right leg, 3-legged dog. Maybe 3-legged chaturanga push-ups. Find your down dog. So be really free and flowy here. Last time. Inhale, make it feel good. Left leg floats up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Knee to chest. Step through. Float those arms up. High lunge. Charging warrior, use your core. Inhale, circle the arms. 2. 3. Open it up, warrior 2. Right into peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. Inhale. Warrior 2, extended angle. Take it down. When you're ready, half moon, no rush. Take your time. Float that right leg up. Maybe extend that arm, work that balance. Bend that left knee, float that right leg back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms, low lunge. Low lunge twist, left arm floats up. Back to center, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog, three-legged chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, upward facing dog. Down dog. 2 breaths. Lift those heels. Walk the feet coming towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. And then this time roll up, Tadasana mountain pose, tall mountain, float those arms. Exhale, hands to heart. And from here, just lift the heels, the toes, just working your balance. We're going to make our way down to our mat. So when you're ready, come up onto those toes. So take the arms wherever feels good. You can take them out in front or to the hips or up, whatever feels good. We're going to make our way down. So take your time here. Work your balance, your leg strength, your focus, concentration. Bend those knees. Nice flat back, like you're up against a wall, sliding your back against that wall. Lift the heels up. And if you get down there before me, just go right into Navasana, boat pose. So whatever variation works for you, keep the back nice and flat. Lift the chest and the knees, palms to the sky. Maybe extend the legs up. Keep your gaze up. That'll help you to lift a little higher. So option here, we're going to start to work the core even more. So elbows are going to come, right elbow taps center. This is optional. Tap. If it's too much on your hip flexors, just ground the toes. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale, twist, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Four more. And last one, roll onto your back. Let those knees float into the chest. Give yourself a hug here. And then let those shoulders ground, the head ground. Extend the legs out. Mat's width. We're going to still do a little bit more core work before we Make our way to Shavasana. So take the arms overhead, palms to the sky. From here, right hand's going to reach for that left foot as you float that left leg up. So just coming across. So inhale, left hand, right foot, exhale, open it up. So just slow and controlled here. Don't rush it. So it's better to kind of hold it for a second when you make that hand to toe connection. If you can't reach your toe, your foot, that's okay. Just do the best you can do. Use your breath. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great job, everybody. From here, let's just take those arms alongside the body. Bend the knees, walking the feet in. Coming into a bridge prep pose. So just feel those shoulders grounding the hips. Feel grounded here, your feet, knees stacked over the ankles. And we're just gonna gently, on your next inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Exhale, float the hips down. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take those arms out in T and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And then let those knees come back to center. From here, bring the soles of the feet coming into Sapta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So diamond shape with the legs, soles are touching. Maybe cactus those arms. Open the fingers. Palms open to the sky. Close the eyes and just come back to yourself. Feeling really open, centered, relaxed, peaceful. And whenever you're ready, feel free to go right into Shavasana, extending the legs. And finding stillness here in the body and mind. staying here in the present moment. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like, gaining all the wonderful benefits it provides. If you'd like to join me in closing out your practice, slowly start to bring some movement into your toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Maybe float the arms up overhead, bend the knees, and gently just roll onto your side, taking a couple of breaths here. When you're ready, slowly make your way back to a comfortable seated position. Maybe roll the shoulders back. Close the eyes, sitting up nice and tall. And closing out with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhaling through the nose and then exhaling out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope to practice with you again soon. And thank yourself for being so consistent and showing up for yourself, for your health, your well-being. Always make time for yourself, even if it's just a little time each day. And may you always have peace in your heart, peace in your words, and peace in your mind. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at kavelalife.com, become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kavela Life. Thank you so much. Namaste.